Kevin Longerbeam.
He really was, and Chucky Green was quite upset, and Brooke Hutcherson will pick up another one.
That's something the Patriots didn't want to do because that'll put Wildcats in a 1-1 situation.
It sure will. Chucky Green, who has been playing a heck of a game here tonight for the Wildcats, will step up to the stripe.
Number 42, Nick Bowers, coming back into the game. Bowers been kind of quiet tonight, Jeff.
He really has. Nick hasn't been shooting quite the three-pointers that he normally does. There's that earthquake. Once again, the Electric Zoo is on fire out there. Chucky Green makes the most of his trip to the stripe. Sinks his first one. It's 50-52 right now. Parkview still with the 2-point lead.
The Electric Zoo won't leave him alone, though. They're going to keep the pressure on number 32. The sixth man trying to get into this ball game here tonight. Chucky Green, a senior, showing a lot of poise.
He's looking good out there. 1:50 to go here in the game. And Chucky Green with some heads-up play there.
Be Parkview's ball. Parkview leading by 1, 52-51 with 1:46 remaining here.
And it's coming right down to the wire. Bissinger gets Green off his feet, and Green picks his pocket. Bissinger gets it right back, though. Bowers hands it off to Weishart, and looks like they're going to play for some high percentage shot, but Green foils the effort.
Nice
Good
play
ball
that
movement
time.
out there.
Chucky Green stole the ball from Weishart. It was just a good play. You got to give the kid credit. An excellent play.
He really does, and they'll take the lead, 53-52.
And the foul's going to go against the Wildcats. We're going to have number 20 called for a block. We're going to make that number 22. Mike Henry, I believe.
Parkview's taking a very wise timeout here.
I think so. They'll need to talk it over with 1:22 to go. Parkview down by 1, 53-52.
Has all been meant for you. I'm looking.
Welcome back to Sterling, Virginia. 1:22 to go in the game. Coach Edwards giving his men some last-minute advice. Frank, what do you tell them at this point in the game?
Well, I think you tell them don't foul. Let's be calm about this. You're only down by 1, 1:22 to go. You're going to the line for a 1-and-1. Of course, you'd like to see Weishart make both of these foul shots. They're crucial.
Right.
But the game will not be won or lost on Mike Weishart's 2 foul shots or a 1-and-1 situation coming up here.
This is very true. As far as we know, no Patriots are in real foul trouble. I think Donnie Smith may have 3. But no fear of losing anybody. In and out. Weishart got robbed out there. And Burke comes down with it, and he'll try to get it across for the Wildcats to a wide open Paulson. Good hustle out there by Hutcherson. Can't quite come up with it, though.
Wildcats controlling the ball.
Chucky Green, nice dish off. Looks like to Larry Fox. No, it was Big Robbie Moose on the
Good
inside.
play. Good play by Green. He made that happen.
They really did. Wildcats will have a 3-point lead right now. And I believe Parkview will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 55-52. Wildcats up by 3. And the Wildcats coaching staff all together, giving their boys some last-minute advice. And Frank, as I always ask you, if you're the Wildcats coach, what are you telling them?
Well, Wildcats are a very well-coached team. They know Parkview can shoot the 3. Wildcats lead by 3, so I'm sure the coach warned them about that. But I think the Wildcats, if they get the ball back, are going to go for one shot if Parkview did hit a 3. They've been very good at controlling the ball here this game.
That's true. They would force Parkview to come out and foul them, which case you'd give them a couple points anyway. Van Graves gets it on the outside. Donnie Smith from the top of the key. He's raring to take a shot, but he'll get it to Weishart. Weishart squares up.
It won't go.
And I tell you, he just cannot buy a basket here the last couple of shots.
They're going to call Weishart for over the back that time, and I believe the Wildcats are going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
That might have been a little bit of frustration right there, Frank.
Could have been. He had a clear shot. It just wouldn't go. Weishart, kid's had 28 points tonight. He's played his heart out. He's had one whale of a ball game
He
here.
really has.
Number 32, who else? Chucky Green will go to the line here for the Wildcats.
32 seconds to go. Wildcats up by 3. Chucky Green with the opportunity to put them up by 5, which
Chuck Green
just may put the game out of reach.
could. That could very well do it. So we've seen Parkview score 9 or 10 points in seconds.
That's true. Johnny Smith comes leaping in for the rebound. And I believe they're going to call Van Graves.
No, they're not. They're going to call the foul against the Wildcats. The Wildcats coach can't believe it. He is upset over there, smacking his head. So what is going on here?
I tell you, it is just chaos
I can't
out
believe
there.
this.
Van Graves will get a key trip up to the charity stripe. Down by 3, he's got the opportunity to put his team within 1.
Sure, 30.2 seconds to go. Anything can happen here.
Very true. Van Graves hasn't been doing an extreme amount of scoring this evening, but he's had his share. Has been playing a good ball game.
And it just won't go.
It just will not go for these Patriots tonight.
I believe the foul's against number 44, Mike Weishart, I believe.
They may have called him. Van Graves, can't believe he missed that. That was all the way in and all the way out.
That was down in the well and
It
came
sure
out.
was.
Anyway, number 22 is going to go to the line, Mike Henry. He'll go to the line for a 1-on-1 situation here.
He's got a chance to put his team up by 5. 28 seconds to go.
If he hits both of these, Parkview's going to have to look for the 3 and the steal and another 3.
They're going to need to get him quick. Chucky Green, what a rebound out there. And
Bissinger with a big
comes
rebound.
down with it. Longerbeam gets it across to Nick Bowers. He quickly calls a timeout. And Coach Edwards is going to tell his boys to get ready for a whale for 20 seconds. We'll be right back. 55 to 52, 19 seconds to go. Coach Edwards giving his troops the last-minute advice. He sends them back out on the floor.
Well, I think you're going to see Parkview go for a 3-point shot here. They're a very good 3-point shooting team. But you never know. A 3-point shot would still only tie it. There's still 19.7 seconds remaining.
That's right,
So,
but
Jeff, it's going to get exciting.
it certainly is. I tell you, they've got the three-point capability with Mike Weishart, Kevin Longerbeam, and Nick Bowers. All 3 of them can shoot 3-pointers like they are going out of style. Donnie Smith get it to Longerbeam. Weishart from the top of the key.
It won't go.
It won't go, and Longerbeam thought Weishart was still back out there.
Yes,
and
he
gets
did.
it out. And there's the buzzer, and there is the game. 55 to 52, the Warren County Wildcats win by 3 points here in Sterling, Virginia. We'll be right back with tonight's post-game show. Welcome back to Sterling, Virginia, where the score tonight was the Warren County Wildcats 55, Parkview Patriots 52. A gallant effort by the Patriots tonight, Frank.
Absolutely an outstanding ball game. We all enjoyed that, especially the Electric Zoo, Parkview
Yes, I
sixth
think
man.
so.
You know, in the end, Parkview did drop it 55 to 52, but they got the last shot, and they got the shot they wanted.
They really
Weishart
did.
got off a great 3-point shot. What did Weishart come up with tonight?
28, I believe.
28 points.
Yeah.
Donnie Smith chipped in 15. The Wildcats, they were outstanding. You have to give them their due.
They really were.
Chucky Green, leading scorer with 14. Larry Fox with 13. And the Wildcats hit the boards real well tonight. But you know, it's a new season.
Right.
We're going to go into the tournament. Depending upon the outcome of some games tonight, I believe Parkview will have to journey to Handley Wednesday night. I believe that's the way it's going to work out. But it's a new season. Parkview's got to forget this one and get back to the winning ways. Parkview beat the Wildcats at Warren County this year.
Right.
So in a tournament, anything can happen. Parkview's an explosive ball club. So are the Wildcats. I mean, both of these teams, I wouldn't be surprised to see them get into the finals or even win the tournament. Nothing would surprise me in this Northwest District.
That's very true. And after the first half tonight, Parkview Patriots were on fire. They left and they were down by, I believe, 5. But that was due to about a 2-minute flurry by the Wildcats. And after that, they couldn't quite recover from that. But I tell you, the first half of play for the Patriots was just unbelievable. How about Donnie Smith tonight?
Donnie Smith just had an incredible ball game. As a matter of fact, tonight, a little bit atypical for Parkview. They normally have balanced scoring with 3 or 4 guys
Right.
getting double figures.
Yeah.
Bowers never got into the offense tonight.
No.
Bissinger never got into the offense tonight. Van Graves didn't get into the offense
Mhm.
tonight. Weishart and Donnie Smith carried the entire team. That's not a normal game for Parkview, but they just did such an outstanding job. I think the other kids went to Weishart and went to Donnie because everything was going their way, and rightfully so.
Yes, I think so. Well, we'd like to thank a few people here before we go off the air tonight for our last time. Brian Smith, the executive producer, writer, director, and everything else for Cablevision of Loudon. It's Game of the Week. He's done a heck of a job all season, gets us here on time, and keeps us in line for the most part.
Oh, he gave us a lot of direction this year. He bought us new headsets. He
Yeah.
managed to get us Coca-Colas here and things to drink. He's been great to us.
Yeah, the free Cokes, I like that. That's a good incentive. Also, we'd like to thank Bruce Bornarth, who's keeping a lot of stats for us tonight, and he stepped in tonight to kick in a few comments, and we always like to have that. We'd also like to mention, though, that we'll be doing a new show here